seed in the mind, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb. A doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen and risen, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. I gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, face the darkest moments to find the shine. I've doubted myself, let the fear dictate, but now I see doubt, it's just love and debate. The voice isn't my enemy, it's my chance to prove I can grow, to rise and advance. I've seen the bottom, now I'm reaching the top, and the climb doesn't end till my heartbeat stops. So bring the doubts, bring the storms and the pain, I'll turn it all into strength unchained. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, starts within.
Whether locked away in cage or mind, together we face this incessant bind, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned, will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay. What has passed is done and gone. It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing's set in stone. And whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away. Looking back somewhere we cannot stay. Breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Not today.
And we got over here the rest of the team.
Hey,
Hey.
hello.
Hi.
All we're doing is we're waiting for our DM to get here. Lazy bones. Come on. How is it that the DM is the one that's late?
He's got a waddle.
I thought about
Sum it
playing
up, they're shit talking.
I thought about playing a third song and hopefully to give him some time to get here, but why not? We'll have a little chat with the cast.
I'll still need a minute.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'll
Hi,
still need a
John.
minute to set up, so we're good.
we do have a new audience member out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, they're coming by to check out the game and see if they enjoy taking a watch. So yeah, guys. Let's bring the chaos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know about
DM if they
chaos. Nightmares for sure.
Oh, there's gonna be chaos.
There's always
First, I
chaos
think
to be
that'll
had
be
with a
chaos.
trickster.
The really chaotic one is going to be based on scheduling right now, the 23rd of December.
Oh, that's gonna be the Christmas one shot.
Yeah.
So long as everyone's schedule works out, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm
21st
down.
night of December.
It is September. I'm pretty sure it's September in that song.
It's September.
I don't remember.
English is just bastardizing it.
All right.
The name of the
I
song is
always do.
September.
Okay, so let's are you about ready, DM?
I'm still booting up my computer, so bear with me.
Fair enough.
I'm also making
We
sure
don't have a bear.
I'm also making sure I don't forget to go off duty on my e-log
Yeah, definitely.
because I just pulled in 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, you kind of don't want to upset, terms and conditions with stuff for your job.
Oh yeah, especially considering it's federal level.
Yikes.
Oh,
All right, that takes care of that.
the scariest thing of all, HR.
Mm.
An HR Karen.
Yeah, you offend her,
Truly
you're gonna lose your
horrifying.
job.
Let's see. Not do that.
Bless
Airball.
Yeah. Hun, could you please mute when you hawk up a furball?
I'm sorry, it comes up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've got the Skyrim's autumn ambiance as sort of our a little background bit here.
Even though technically in world is springtime.
Yeah, but I mean it's kind of, it feels like a fantasy, so that's
Yeah,
kind of what
yeah.
I'm going for.
Plus, it's also for use.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh god, I forgot how long the session summary is. 1 second. Like expand the window.
Are you the one that writes them?
Yes. But I mean, we all know what Velish's summaries are like.
Leave
Anyway.
me alone.
It was one time.
I know, and it's never going to happen again. Previously, the Broken Chains continued their way northward with an injured Marquise in tow as they ventured towards the tomb housing an artifact of the Bone Chiefess and any surviving members of Marquise's adventuring party. The 3 days of travel held rather interesting events, the first of which being an injury to Marquise's calf that he had been hiding, knowing that if the extent of his injuries were known, their party would have been more keen on leaving him in North Pass, which resulted in a firm talking to after amputating the injured limb just below the knee. That same day, the party came across a large overgrowth that had enveloped the path since the time Bird Buddy had passed through several weeks back, and led to Six baiting a plant creature known as a corpse flower off the path so they can continue their trek. The watches during the night were just as intriguing as the party began to delve into lingering questions from their previous experiences. Six and Liz discussed the strange dream Six had had a few nights prior, which led Six to investigate further with BB's horrifying divining book, revealing that the dream she had was of a person wearing Azuthan sage robes fighting off the evil spirit that was hunting the young girl. Will also talked with Bird Buddy, requesting help in answering questions around the entity he had named Mr. False, and was given an abyssal word with varying ranges of water bubbling wildly out of the page, hinting to Mr. False's association with water of all kinds. During the fourth and final day of their journey, the party came across a hollowed out tree amidst which the singing of a sylvan song that came across as a warning of wandering too far into the depths. Noting the omen, they continued. They eventually came across the path that had led to the hidden tomb. God, I'm having a bad day. They soon noticed the unsettling lack of any magical energy deep within the jungled space, and after some consoling words to Bird Buddy, they learned that the artifact they were looking for was something known as the Fable Reaper's Scythe, which is believed to have been a gift to the Bone Chiefess from the Silent Matriarch. Even still, amongst the ominous atmosphere, the party pushed onward and found themselves walking into an open, swampy clearing, with a large crack in the earth spanning hundreds of feet long and a few dozen feet wide, lined with large stone spikes that resembled a rib cage. We now rejoin our heroes as the sun begins to set on this haunting space, giving way to the increasing gloom of the area known as the Hollow Grove.
So Six is just gonna eye this fissure in the earth lined with these ribs jutting up like teeth, and she's just gonna go, everything reminds me of her.
What?
If she looked like that, I worry.
Fuck you, I'm funny. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We walked up there, correct, after tying off the wagon elsewhere?
Yeah, you tied off the axe beaks and the horses about 150 feet east of here, just up some steps. that had brought you down into this space. Along the rib cages, there is a burning fire. A simmering campsite lie before you, just on the edge of the entrance. Where the hell is my dinner stuff? Sorry.
Before we get
Can I
into
go take a
things, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Before we get into things, since we do have a new audience member in chat, should we give an introduction, like something brief for each of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll just go down the line here, starting with Will. Go ahead, Art.
Hello. I am Thoric Wilhelm, but I would much prefer being called Will. I am a half-elf rogue, specifically Inquisitor, not inquisitive. And I am more the kind who is trying to search the truth for what happened in my childhood, while also getting caught up in the shenanigans with these people.
All right, so Shigsy says I'll pick it up. Fair enough. I mean, do something brief. Bird Buddy, I mean, obviously is the Kenku there. Then you got Liz, Ruby, Iris, the Dungeon Daddy, and then me as 6. Liz, there was something that you wanted to do.
Oh, I wanted to go check out the campsite.
Okay. Even at a passing glance, there is a person near the fire.
Okay.
But if you want further details, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Do I need to roll perception for this, or is it just like?
No, you don't, Bird Buddy. Why do you keep asking that?
Because you never say it.
It's assumed that you already know. Let's just
Okay.
let the others have their fun with your 30-ass passive perception.
Okay.
It is S.
I wish my camera worked because I did roll a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for your benefit, I am the Will Wheaton of this group.
Yes, very much so.
Really is.
So perception is +6, so that's a 25.
25. Oh, God, I almost knocked over my ramen. Jesus. It is a feminine figure. They look a little roughed up around the edges. You can see a fresh bandaged wound near their cheek. They have their foot up and looks like it's got a splint made of busted bark, tree bark.
Mm-hmm.
Have Elvin, and she's kind of eyeing all of you. Hello? And you can see she's reaching for a weapon.
What's up? I want to check out, like, is there, like, a way into this crack of the earth? Like, that's, like, obvious, or do we need to repel?
We'll come back to that.
Oh, that's that.
You're getting ahead of me.
Liz,
That's just what 6 is investigating.
Okay.
Liz makes sure to raise both of her hands in greeting. Mostly because there's a sword strapped to her waist. Oh no, that's right. I am carrying a dude. So she raises one hand so that she doesn't drop the halfling.
Everybody else, what are y'all doing?
Baby's just kind of staring off into the, like, taking everything in. Actually, yeah, they're just kind of they're gonna walk up to, like, the rib cages and, like, just pet it, kind of like. This is, graveyards are their thing, but this is different.
Okay. Will, Iris?
I am going to investigate and see if we can find any sign of Marquise's friends, because this place is creepy and we should just get his friends and leave.
I would like to reiterate, you're all being actively interacted with.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hi. Don't worry. Friends.
I don't mean you any harm, darling.
1 second. All my fucking tech is going haywire, and I just inadvertently closed the chat on my side for mod.
No
It
worries,
happens.
man. It's okay. I can mod from here.
Little
It's alright.
scuff.
That's auto. How do I pull? That's the thing. How do I pull chat back up? Because I kind of want to.
Gear wheel, pop out chat.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Pop
All
out.
right. So, right.
Fucking hell.
So,
Yeah. So you're all being actively engaged with. Okay. So Bird Buddy, if you're just, are you actively doing anything while you're petting the giant stone pillars that look like ribs?
Yes, I am actively watching the communication between the one-legged halfling and the seeing if they have any hint of recognition in their face.
Seraph, go ahead and roll your investigation check for repelling points. The rest of you. Names. What's your? What the hell are you doing here? And she's easing up a little.
we came to get you the hells out of here.
We don't know who they are first. I'm Ruby. Liz, the little one Liz is carrying is Marquise. Do you recognize him?
Holy shit, Marquise! And you can see Marquise kind of, because he's still recovering. He's
Probably not enjoying being jostled around on Liz's back.
not enjoying being jostled around for the better part of 2 hours. Oh my God, Cheryl! And you can see he's trying to wiggle his way off of you, Liz.
Which leg did he lose?
It was his right leg.
Well, what's left of him?
Oh.
I'm going to ignore that.
That was
and just
your-
keep climbing down.
If that was your attempt at a joke, that was good. And he's just like, he does that pointing gesture when he says it.
Iris offers him a hand to help him hobble his way over.
Okay. But as you all approach, you do see half-elven woman. Goddamn, fucking just fighting all my stuff right now. You see a half-elven woman. Like I said, bandaged it, moderately bandaged, still on the mend, but significantly in better shape than Marquise was when you guys came across him. Hey, Vaz is should be on his way back soon. I've got food cooking. And you guys can tell that while there is food cooking, it's probably either not being cooked the best, or it's just not great ingredients. As the scent begins to waft over each of you, it just seems. Everyone, give me a nature check, with the exception of 6. 6.
Yeah.
With your investigation, as you kind of meandering near the edge of the camp, you notice they're pretty much dead center on this large crevice, on this side of it, and you can see that into one of the stone ribs, there is a metal anchor that's been screwed in. The rope is thick, heavily dual twined. It almost kind of looks like shipping line for like galleons and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But not that as thick. It's draped over the edge, and it is shifting before you see a large, meaty hand just at the top of the edge.
Grab a hand and help raise them back up.
As you pull them up, there is a large man, probably about 7 feet tall, close to about Liz's height.
Oh, you're big.
Heavily muscular, probably edging 280. A little bit of a belly underneath his plate mail. He's got a heavily rusted iron and a really worn maroon cloak.
Come on, she's over there.
Who Who the hell are you? And the rest of you watch as Six brings this large individual.
We're here with Marquise. Came back for you. Anybody else down there?
Fortunately not. I was able to track down Damlin's body and planning on retrieving him in the morning. Gonna need a little help. Need a little help retrieving Riley's body, though.
Yeah, we'll take care of that. Come over to the fire. Take some rest.
Appreciate it. And you all see this man sit on this log that's got almost to the point where you hear some of the bark splinter. There's a large broadsword strewn over the back and a long, probably a bow staff heavily wrapped in cloth at either edge.
Can I start checking over their injuries or anything? Sorry.
Let's go back to that nature check real quick.
Oh yeah, right.
While this is going on, can I also do a insight?
Sure, go ahead and give me an insight. For your nature checks, it smells moderately good. It's probably just something most of you haven't smelled before. With the exception of Iris and Bird Buddy, you smell gator. It is gator stew. Bird Buddy, what would you get on that insight?
Nat 28?
Nat 28. What are you inciting? Just his overall demeanor? Or his intention? Like,
This is weird to BB. They were this injured and they're still nearby. This just doesn't feel right. And when they're trying to like find anything else that's off.
Okay.
You mentioned there's no magic here. BB feels absolutely no presence of it.
Yep.
That's strange, and that's BB's trying to figure out why.
With that insight, it's clearly not either of them. Though the reason they're remaining in close proximity to the place is definitely unsettling. It's valid enough. I mean, they lost two of their friends. At least they want to potentially go back and get the supplies they came in with. Outside of that,
but why leave one person so far away and these guys are still here?
well, Marquise had ran all the way back, if you recall. Like he was on adrenaline dead sprint.
But these guys didn't.
Yeah, but nothing seems unsettling about it.
BB just doesn't like that environment.
Fair enough.
Iris will go over to the pot and try to help make it better. It's like, I haven't smelled gator. Oh wow. Do you need some help cooking?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Foss to mess with my food. And this is Cheryl.
Liz, Bird Buddy, could we get a little bit of those spices? I definitely want to jazz this up for them. But yeah,
Liz
she goes right to work.
Liz goes back to the her bag in the cart, or not in the cart, I guess. Villageour, do you have any on you? I didn't keep any on me. I left it in the cart.
BB kind of like, how you get approached in those dark alleys and then people just open their coat and there's just everything there. BB has several small little handmade satchels that are loosely tied together with the bits of thread that they have from their cart, the bits of fabric that they've used from their tools of the trade, and they're kind of like half-ass sewn into the cloak. And they just pluck one of them and hand it to Liz.
What are you
You
buying?
just hear Liz. You just hear Liz say, "This is why you're my favorite." And she just walks over and hands the small satchel to Iris.
All right, Iris, go ahead and give me a survival check. See if you can salvage the meal.
Can I aid? Give advantage?
Sure.
Actually, what is your survival, Iris?
My survival is +5.
Okay, close enough to mine.
Ruby has a question.
What you got, Ruby?
Can I check over their wounds and stuff and all that? Make sure they're not pulling the
Right,
same shit
sorry.
Marquise pulled. You're fine.
Yeah, y'all are jumping me around. Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check. At advantage, since you know that at least one of these guys hasn't been particularly honest.
Mhm.
Ooh, great. Love that.
Where are the dead?
Yes,
Hold
still
on.
inside.
Okay.
Nice. Yes,
Nice.
Iris.
Dirty 23.
Dirty 23. If they had been as severe as Marquise, Cheryl was the one that's worse off, but it looks like she's been on the mend for a couple days. Based on their builds, you can gather Vaz is likely their heavy hitter and probably a leader, given how he just came up from the crypt. Iris, you with that nat 25, you begin to salvage the meal really well. You're only probably able to get it on par with a tavern meal, but probably not as filling as one normally would be. And Vaz will kind of
Sorry.
trip up. So I'm guessing Marquise is the reason you all came back or came by here.
Yes.
I'll come sit by the fire. Figure probably not gonna go down there tonight anyway.
No, not a chance.
Well, suppose introductions are in order.
Go ahead.
Ooh. You good?
Yep. I've just had a really poor diet today. Fuck.
Angel, you went a little too hard on him.
I swear I didn't do it this time.
Anyway. Back on track.
So, what's your name?
Boss. Boss Alfric. How are you?
6. Escaped convict. Murderer. And she'll offer
Not
a hand
escaped,
shake.
released.
Escaped, released.
6.
Whatever.
Don't lead off with that, 6.
Honestly, it's probably best for people to know so then they're not caught off guard by it later.
Yeah, exactly. Honesty is the best policy. I'm not ashamed of who I
We're in
am.
the middle of the woods, though. That's not comforting.
What
Liz,
it is.
former scale guard.
While this is being debated out in the open, Phoebe's going to look for the dead.
Gonna look what?
For the dead. The ones that have been already salvaged.
Fuck. All right, how are you looking for it? Jesus fucking Christ, I can't shake this cough. It's pissing me off.
Get something to drink, honey.
God damn it. Tonight of all nights.
Person scuff today, huh?
Yeah. Alright, so how exactly are you looking for these dead?
Using the I've smelled this before feature, Does this help me at all?
Remind me what it does, please.
Advantage on undead stuff. Anything to do with undead.
Yeah, it would help in this situation. Go for a roll.
Okay. Would this be an investigation?
Yeah, this would be investigation.
27.
27. Given what you would know regarding some of the more intricate crypts that Torshavn is known for, much like this one, this large crack with the ribs on either side is probably the equivalent of an entryway. You can gather, on average, the entryway is 200 feet deep to prevent any type of undead from crawling out. And then there's usually a subterranean section further in and further down. And you don't hear any undead. You don't smell rot. You just smell swamp.
What about the these guys said they had some fallen companions. Are they still in the tomb?
Yeah, Vaz had noted earlier that he's going to need help retrieving them.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't hear that part.
Oh, you're good.
What is the
So-
raven doing?
Quick passing glance, just keeping sentinel watch.
How far is it keeping from the crevice?
It's actually perched on one of the tops of the ribs.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So Vaz will be there. So 6 potentially escaped, probably released convict. Liz, former scale guard. The rest of you?
I'm from the zone. I guess mage, and also help part-time cook. Here you go. It starts dishing out food for everyone, dishing up the soup for the two of them first.
Appreciate you.
Well, Sergeant of the Teeming Legion. Trust fellow branch.
Team Legion and your Kenku companion there.
That's
Do you have a
validation,
name?
but we call them Bird Buddy.
Bird Buddy.
She's
Okay.
Chronicler of the Dead. They.
Yeah, nobody knows what BB is. I have a quick question. I'm trying to poke May, but I don't get an answer.
Oh.
Was the mention of a scale guard actually said out
I did.
loud? Okay,
Yes,
thank
I did.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mostly,
Yep.
it was mostly to ease his any worries about
Okay,
being.
because you're in enemy territory with that one, so BB's.
You know
just kind of
what?
like-
Right now, it's fine. If they kill us, we're in the woods.
Well, I mean, Liz did specify former scale guard.
Yep, and yeah, she specified former, and you guys definitely have numbers. One of them, you guys literally chopped the leg off of. The other one's still on the mend, so you got good advantage here. Tactfully, probably not too bad.
And I'm Ruby, and this is mid heal. I'm gonna go ahead and heal these two.
She's stuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use healing word on them both.
All right.
Since we're not going down in the hole tonight.
BB pulls out shovel. I just kind of like carries it around. And it's not a nice shovel. I don't ever think I've ever explained what this shovel looks like.
Used quite
It's-
frequently.
Angel would know what I'm talking about. Like when, like shovels that are like military, like the ones that are
Oh,
foldable
yeah,
and
yeah, it's an
stuff
e-tool.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
right.
has a nice serrated edge on one
Yeah.
side.
There's a saw. There's a hacking blade. There's a compass. It's an e-tool.
All in one. Woohoo.
And it
Uh,
smacks very, very pleasantly.
It does. So what do you do for healing word? How much?
I am working on that. If they both get 7.
7. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll make note of
Welcome.
that. So, well, you're all welcome to camp out here with us. I'm going to be heading down in the morning. So, you think you'll be good to go? And she kind of nods as she's got a mouthful of gator. Marquise waves his hand. Is like, "We'll get you to your gear, but you're not going any further." And this is Vaz talking to Marquise.
I can fly the injured ones down.
So, I know we just met, and there's a whole line of trust that we got to build here. But you guys are exhausted. You're injured. If you guys need to rest, go ahead and rest. We'll keep watch over you.
Give me a persuasion check.
At advantage.
I mean, we do have Marquise,
Iris
and we brought him back alive.
But without one leg.
Yeah. I mean, he could vouch for us.
Except for the one that cut off his leg.
Either way, it's a 15.
15. Also, kind of like rolls his shoulders a little bit. Those two could definitely use another night's sleep, but if all of you don't mind, I'll at least take one watch.
I'll take a watch with you.
All right.
I'll take morning watch like I usually do to make breakfast for everyone, including any friends.
All right.
Acquaintances, actually.
Watch order. Who's pairing up with who?
I'll
I suppose
go with Liz.
I'll take middle with
That's good.
the big guy here.
Second.
I'll take
6
any
pause.
anyone.
Third
Iris
is Liz and
Yeah,
Iris.
me and Iris.
Bird Buddy, Will, and Ruby. Ruby, you said anyone? Which one
Yeah.
would you prefer?
I don't know.
Roll a die.
Roll a
Hey.
d4 except and rerolls a 4.
Okay. Rolls a 4. Damn, that's another 4. What the fuck? Okay. 1.
All right, Ruby's on first watch. Will, where are you at? First, second, or third?
I guess I could do second watch.
Second watch, all right. Birdbay, what watch are you on?
Oh, how many are on each right now? Two, and
Ruby's the only one on first right now.
I'll take first.
All right. All right, we'll get into night watches then. Ruby, Bird Buddy, you're up.
Boobs and the bird. Let's go.
Thank you, Sam.
Apple bottom jeans, boobs with the burb,
Oh
with
my
the
goodness.
burb.
Well, I was trying to kind of post here. It's all right though. I was just gonna tell the big guys, like, hey, I'll see you in a couple hours.
Yeah, because y'all were jostling me around. It's already 8:15, so we got to get down into the grove. So, Ruby, Bird Buddy, watch. What you doing?
BB's gonna kind of like stay close to the edge of the crypt, like away from, so they can keep a good eye on everybody, and near the sentinel.
All right.
And yeah. And
You know, if you're not careful, you might get knocked down in, right?
me fly. With help.
Can you? Okay.
Baby turns into the bird.
Okay. So Ruby, as you say, can you? You just watch the sentinel swoop in. There's a conjoining of blood, and it just and Bird Buddy's a bird.
Bird Buddy is a raven.
Mm-hmm.
Bird Buddy's shrunk too small. Fur.
Yep.
I want to say that's weird, but honestly, with this group, I'm starting to not question things.
And then Vivi just separates again, and just for V's benefit, as simply as possible, it's like a melting and then reforming.
Blessing. Thank you. All right. Well, I will be over here doing work, I guess.
Vivi is gonna point at the party. It's like, don't trust. Not our party, but the other one. They changed something.
Oh, likely due the traps being set off. Maybe.
This no trap. It's bigger.
I mean, I'm sure they don't share this. They share the same sentiment as us. I mean, we just kind of popped out of nowhere with our injured friend who was missing a leg. So
Vivi just kind of brushes a little bit of dried blood off their cloak.
So things are a bit tentative between both of us, but for now, let's just one, watch our backs, and two, if they're so long as they're helping us, we help them.
Maybe. Baby's
Are you
just
gonna
gonna
get away from the hole?
No, Baby is not. Baby's like fascinated by this thing.
All right.
And then Baby's just gonna quietly watch everything for the night.
All right, Bird Buddy, roll a perception. Ruby, you got anything else?
Do I roll advantage because of the sentinel? I keep forgetting
Yes,
that.
yes, you would have. The smells familiar.
Perception.
I'm gonna let Bird Buddy go through their roll, and then I'll say what I'll do.
18 plus 11.
18
29.
plus 29. Okay, I'll keep note of that. Ruby, what you doing?
I'll check on the injured people just to make sure they are in fact doing good. Marquise first, then what was her name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl. I'll check on her next, and kind of like, I don't want to disrupt his sleep, but just kind of general like glance at him, make sure he's at least breathing, and then after that I'll leave the air clean just to like, a skull wants to pipe in or something, maybe work on some jewelry, keep an eye out, you know.
Okay. Go ahead and give me medicine checks on those two.
Okay. Damn. 16.
16. They seem healthy enough. Cheryl might be pushing it a little bit if she were to head down first thing, but if she takes it slow, she'll be okay. Marquise will probably, be at 85% now that he's missing a leg, but he'll be at his new 100% by morning.
All
right. And as you're kind of glancing around, and Bird Buddy, you would actually notice this. Perched next to the sentinel, partway through your watch, is a familiar translucent Icarish green butterfly with a skull-like pattern on each wing.
Maybe Kaya says high school.
It
Talking
flaps.
directly to the butterfly.
It flaps. The sentinel is just staring at him, by the way. But yeah, he flaps.
Baby just does what Ruby does. It just kind of giggles.
Ruby, in the back of your head,
Mhm.
this feels odd.
I'm guessing by your tone, it's not the fun kind of odd we're used to.
No, I mean this Raven's a lot of fun, but sorry, I lost his voice. The Raven's a lot of fun, but if it feels like Rimwork's Rest, very
So,
dangerous.
expect undead?
Hmm.
All right. And how are you feeling about our new compatriots?
Well, they certainly got a knack for leaving no stone unturned, which is kind of my whole thing. Trustworthy enough.
That's
Maybe
good.
different circumstances, you could have a beer with them. he might be quietly shipping you with one of them.
And which one are you trying to get me with?
Oh, I'm not saying.
Oh.
Probably the one-legged halfling.
I'll get you some food, or I don't think we have anything good anymore, but I'll get you something when we get to the next town.
Okay. Ruby, go ahead and give me your active perception for your watch.
Okay. Wow. 19.
18? 19.
19.
19. Um, uh, collectively, with your watches, nothing goes by particularly odd, with the exception of the fact that you're set up camp next to a crypt.
This is normal for
Birdbuddy,
Baby.
yeah, you are entirely in your element. It's the mentions of the traps that, Ruby reiterating that they might have set off a couple traps that kind of eases your mind a little bit. But other than that, your watches go by completely fine. Next is 6, Vaz, and Will.
I'm making a vase.
Baby, you got 6.
All right.
Yeah. Caesar's already stirring up a bit, but when BB comes in to get her the rest of the way awake, and she's just gonna quickly begin rolling a couple of smokes.
Baby takes one.
She begins rolling a third.
Baby just like takes it. They put it in their beak, but it's clumsy. It's very, very clumsy.
Needle it, buddy.
Baby nods.
She'll dig at her jacket real quick. And just hold the light out.
Fair enough. All right, Bird Buddy, you bed down with a cigarette.
Well, they put it out by the time they get back there, but yeah.
Yeah. Ruby, how exactly are you waking up Vaz? I feel like I need you to.
So I've done this to Will at one point. Just kind of like over the back, like, you know when you're standing over a person, your feet's like at the top of their head?
Mhm.
Doing that, and obviously the cleavage is very much there and present, and she's just kind of like poking him, like, Your turn.
Give me, as you kind of, as you kind of prod him. Let me, Jesus Christ. Let me give him a check. Hold on. Where's my dice roll? There it is. Okay. I will need a dex save from you.
Oh, I'm not good at those. I'm really not good at those. Just looked at my number. How's a 10 sound?
10. You fail, but you don't take damage. As Vaz, as you're kind of prodding him, you notice that he, in a way, he kind of sleeps like Liz and Will, like mildly still somewhat alert, as he bolts upright, face first into your underboob. Oh. And then just as he unsuction cups his face from your cleavage. Oh god, I killed Ruby.
Keep going, keep going.
Good morning, Ruby. Yeah. And he just completely ignores it. Kind of sits upright. Aren't we supposed to be waking up the gangly one? And he just kind of crawls up onto his knees, walks over, and just gives Will a swift kick in the boot. And Will, you are just, right in the side of your foot.
And he sits up and he mumbles something in Elvish.
Yeah, it's kind of like being back in basic, isn't it? And she'll hand one of the cigarettes to the big guy and go to light hers.
He'll actually grab reach into his pocket, and you'll actually see him pull out an Ad Valorem like Zippo style lighter. It's really beat up, really old. He probably tops it off while out on the road. But he's struggling to try and light it as it's nearly out before he's able to get sparked up.
I'll just pull out mine. Do they look similar at all?
Not particularly, no. Like there's enough, it's obviously metal, but there's enough brass accenting where it's clearly Ad Valorem. He might have picked it up somewhere years ago.
And
just because how old it looks.
what does the one that I stole look like? I don't think you ever hammered that out.
It's simplistic brass. His might be a little bit ornate.
Okay.
Like there's a little bit of extra edgings on the side, but nothing.
Gotcha. His is
too
more
different.
decorative, and mine's like I got this out of a fucking tobacco shop.
Well, you stole yours if I recall.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like he ended up getting his offline. I got mine out of a tobacco shop. But yeah,
yes,
just
through you. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead and just find a spot to post up. Probably somewhere near the big guy. I do want to chat with him a little bit.
Okay.
Will is, pretty much kind of isolating himself. Like, he is keeping an ear out on things, also keeping an eye on the big guy, because he noticed how unsettled and untrusting Baby is around this guy, and while he seems okay, Lorcas also seemed okay, so he's not certain at the moment if he should trust this guy, even if he is supposed to save him and his buddies.
Fair enough. If you want, go ahead and roll me a quick insight and DM it to me. Um, Vaz will take a hefty pull from his cigarette before kind of looking over to you, Six. So is it?
that insight?
Yeah, insight. Vaz looks to you, Six. So is it released or jailbird breakout?
I was technically released. They couldn't kill me, and they didn't want me, so they just threw me out into the wild. Did time over the kiln for a number of years.
Let me give him a check. The kiln. That's one of them, the bigger prisons out of Avalo, right?
Yeah, it's the one down south by the volcano.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Not particularly thrilled about some of their behavior there, from what I've heard.
None of us are. So, and she'll kind of like up nod towards the crack in the ground. So, what are you here looking for anyway?
1 second.
I will also say that Will is. He took out a bit of his parchment, and rather than communicating with Mr. False, he's just looking over some notes.
So, what did you say, Six? Sorry.
So, what are you looking for in there anyway?
Well, we had gone down to get the artifacts. At this point, though, just looking to get Damlin's body, Riley's. Hopefully, we can get some of Marquise's stuff back. He left in such a rush; it's a bit scattered along the walkway in the lower crypt. Your Kanku friend actually might find some of the tablets down there interesting.
Yeah, but I don't recommend telling them what you're here for. That sounds like grave robbing to me. Though, I suppose you could also construe it as a recovery. Whatever.
It was a recovery job posted up by the Jewel Guard, so
Right.
it is authorized grave robbing, I guess.
Oh, right, but it's authorized by the living, not the dead. And that's kind of the authority that the bird operates off of. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't think we're gonna get that artifact. Its home is here. We'll help you get your friends out of there. Can't promise anything else.
That's a shame, but I get it. We'll figure out a way to scrounge up some more coin.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I mean, you've already lost 2 years and, well, 2 1/4 anyway. Might be wise.
He kind of looks over at Marquise.
Might be wise to just chalk this one up as a loss, man.
Yeah. More of an eighth, if you ask me, but there's a macabre kind of smirk through him.
Well, I would say he'll be
Is
all
Will
right,
able to hear this? Sorry.
I would say he'll be all right, but he doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Please tell me Will's able to hear this.
Yeah. Well, if you're actively like inciting, you're kind of like leaning in a little bit from the other side of the camp, other side of the fire.
If they could hear, they would probably hear like very silent snorting.
Fair enough.
Here for a recovery job on some artifact. I've, like I said, I've been away for a while. I don't know any of the local history here. I barely know the history down south. We'll get your friends. We'll do our best to get you out of there. And then we gotta move on. Where are you guys camped out of?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Oh, where are you guys based out of?
Well, Shell and I met in a village along the path that does Gore. About 4 years or so ago. It was a wandering tribe. I been pulled in, showed my might, earned my place. She came by a little bit later, and we parted ways with the tribe. We've been tribeless ever since.
So you're locals then?
Well, I'm not. I came from the south.
Oh, okay. Where from?
I'm what they call an outlander. Well, guess you could say I grew up near that volcano. There's a small little druid camp there.
Oh, okay.
Fire tamers. They my parents were druids 60 odd years back, and you can see now he's probably 50ish, mid 50s.
Am I able to tell, like, what this guy is? I mean, he's enormous. I'm assuming Goliath.
No, he's human.
He's human. Oh, he's just an old man.
He's just a big old man. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm from. I mean, honestly, I'm from further east. I'm originally from Zadaleth, but moved over to a Stonegate after some shit went down over there.
Let me give him a history check. Well, I heard of when Cheryl and I were passing through the neutral zone a couple years ago that the southern gate fell along the Cascadia River near Stonegate. You're referring to that, or?
Yeah, I was there for that.
Well, the stories I heard from travelers come through my little village growing up or any kind of indicator. Good riddance. That gate offers no privacy.
It offers no privacy and it separates the people.
Yeah.
It's just a way to keep the poor poorer and the rich richer. More comfortable, and they don't want to have to look at what they've created.
But yeah, I grew up with a bunch of fire tamers, dabbled on false lean for a little bit in young adulthood, and then came out here. So I heard enough about the killing. Apparently the city absorbed it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was a bit before my time there. It's a hell of a place, man. It's hell on earth. But still, fire tamers, that actually sounds really cool. So can you like do some like fire tricks, stuff like that?
Sadly, I never had that gift. No, I tried, but
It's a shame. It's alright though. I'm sure you got your own tricks that you know.
I'm pretty handy with the broadsword. He smirks.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with a few things. This little pig sticker on this chain here, and that stick on my saddle, and these. And she'll just clench her fists, and like even Will can almost hear the crack, 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 crack.
Yeah. I can respect that.
She's far stronger than she looks.
People could be a bit deceiving. What about you? I don't particularly think you're, based on your musculature, you're kind of leading into your elven heritage. Good with a bow.
I'm okay with the bow.
It's a better shot than me.
Though, I do prefer agility over strength. Oh, I did manage to pull a kelpie out of the water when it tried to pull me in.
Give me a persuasion or deception check. Don't tell me which. Oh, this would be the truth. So I guess it would just be persuasion.
19.
19. A kelpie, huh? No shit. It was fully grown.
Yeah,
I was cursed. She was there when it tried to pull me in.
sure thing. He'd kind of started wandering towards the water's edge, and we got him to snap out of it, and he yanked this thing clear out of the waves.
Well, I'll be damned.
We had a
Not
few
bad,
of its
kid.
we had a few of its weeds in our backpack a while ago. We were using it to season our food, but that was so far back that eventually just ended up going bad. We had to toss it.
I'd recommend picking up a bag of colding if you get a chance. They're kind of sparse out here, but they get a bunch of traders in Desgor fairly often.
Yeah, we were thinking about something along those lines. I mean, we can only keep so much in Ruby's boobs, and it doesn't really refrigerate very well.
Oh my god.
That gonna need some explanation, I think, but that'll be
Yeah.
for another time. And
Yeah,
he's
I can tell by your
he's
face
just
you're a little confused. Simplest put, bra folding.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I love this game so much.
But yeah. Walden says, as for me, I'm actually from the neutral zone. Specifically, the town that was between the border between Advalor and the neutral zone.
Give him a history check, see if he's been through there.
All the while that we're sitting here chatting, I am, giving scans.
Yep.
Of the surroundings.
Go ahead and roll your perception checks, both of you. Village between the southern gates and Trustville, huh? I've only seen the lumber mill just outside the city.
That's fine. I mean, it's ruins anyway. The only thing people remember is the airport there.
Yeah, I heard now that you mentioned that, I'd heard Neutral Zone's got a couple airship docks, right? One near the shoreline up in the mountains, which is probably where you're from, and then a while back they started building that one in Orikester, right?
Yeah, the one in Oricaster's
Yeah.
done. We met with the pink magistrate there.
Well, damn. Okay, that's no, when I had left, they were just laying down the groundwork for that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Something like 10 years, 5-10 years, something like that. Yeah. Lord knows the magistrates can get people to work when they want them. So.
Especially the pinky. He knows how to work people. Nice guy. Put a knife to my throat and didn't kill me.
I'll take your word for it. He kind of reaches out. Could I get another one before we go wake your friends?
Yeah, for sure. And she'll take a moment to roll up another one, hand it over to him, and she'll do another lap around the camp after, handing it off, and that's an 18 on the perception.
All right, Will, what'd you get?
Okay, perception. 18.
18. You both managed to roll better than him. God damn.
He must be so exhausted.
He's an old man reminiscing with a couple of young bucks.
Yeah. Everything's normal. There's a couple kind of heavy brushes through the distant tree line that kind of put you guys on edge for a little bit. But you kind of wait, you listen. You don't hear the animals getting spooked. Just as some of the moonlight breaks through the clouds. You can see somehow Lottle has found a way to sleep standing up this time with his face pushed into the side of a tree with his axe, with the bladed axe beak that he's got.
Our derpy boy.
Yeah.
Fucking bird.
I will say, before going to bed, we'll actually approach his Six and whispers. If we encounter any undead and Mr. False comes out, make sure he doesn't kill the others.
I'll kill you first.
And I wouldn't blame you.
I'm sure we can probably, maybe bring you back.
So, you want to wake up Iris or Liz?
I'll get the dragon.
Alright.
So I'm gonna. Are there like any of the spices left out from dinner the night before?
That'd be up to those two.
If they used that whole pouch, then everything was hella spicy.
Liz would have tied the pouch back up. It's probably with Liz.
I want to let you know that these pouches are filled with enough to create a good sized cloud. They're meant
Liz
to
has
be
the-
thrown.
All right. Well, I'll just kind of squat next to Liz and kind of do a quick look around her area there, looking for this pouch.
It's
Gotta be
in
beautiful.
probably in her. It's probably in her jacket, which is off of her. I imagine with the warmth, she's foregone the tent.
Hmm. So yeah, I'm
Fair enough.
gonna grab a little bit of that spice and kind of open the pouch, take out a pinch, kind of sprinkle it directly into her nose.
Oh, you bitch.
You also find some dying sulfur. It is starting to crumble into nothing.
Take a little bit of powder, put it in the other nostril.
God.
What am I rolling for this?
Con save at disadvantage because you are asleep.
Okay. I rolled a 15 and then an 18.
Right,
So
this-
16 total.
okay.
And
Okay.
Just take a leaf and just kind of like ever so lightly tickle the edge of a nostril.
Yep. And that's where, as you kind of like set the spices in, you notice that even in her sleep, Liz is kind of like twitching her snout a little. And so you go grab a leaf, you just put it just over the edge, and you duck out of the way as she just sits upright and just sprays the the inside of her tent with the snot.
Morning.
I'm so glad that wasn't fire.
Honestly, I thought it would have been funnier if it was. I'll put the spices back in her jacket. It's your turn. We had a nice chat with the big guy there. Yeah. He seems on the level. I like him.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright. I'm gonna go bundle up. Got a couple hours yet. Figure I'll take a nap.
The smell of coffee will wake you up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like my bacon crispy. And she'll just go to her tent.
I'll bless it in the fires of Azuth for you.
All right.
Will just kneels next to Iris and it's like, wake up.
Hey,
It's your turn to keep watch.
yeah. Try to get breakfast going. And she gets up and just rubs her eyes.
Good night.
Liz is far more awake than Iris is.
You did have a much more grand awakening.
Liz is also just used to being awake at this time. Do I need to get the coffee started early?
They'd probably need that, yeah.
I meant for you. You look exhausted.
I've never had it.
Not even when we tried it?
No. I'm a little concerned about what it might do with all of me.
Hmm.
I'm
Well.
a little different, so.
Aren't we all? Here. Small cup. Doesn't hurt to try. It is bitter.
It is. She kind of just like grimaces as she looks at the cup.
Luckily, I think we have sugar. Do we have sugar?
Maybe
Unless
doesn't know
Bird
what
Buddy
sugar is.
Yeah, it's like unless Bird Buddy managed to figure out what sugar is, no, you don't.
No. You know, maybe we'll wait for us to be in town to try it. One of the things that my husband used to do is he would put chocolate in it while it was still warm.
Chocolate and coffee. Huh.
Mm-hmm. But I did have a question.
Please ask.
Did
we,
you ever
we rarely
give-
talk.
Yes. Did we ever give Veligivore the lamp we got her? Got them?
No, I don't think we did.
No,
Do
it's still
you
in your
th-
possession, Iris.
She takes it out of her pack and
I'll give it to them when they're awake. If that's okay with you.
yeah, no, it's okay. I still don't know how this thing works.
Well, we'll let Veligivore figure it out. It had something to
Mhm.
do with spirits, and we both know they're already pretty in tune with them.
Yeah, it's really I've never known someone to be so okay with death, but considering her friend,
I must admit to being incredibly curious. This sort of magic is banned back home. So, never got to learn about it.
I believe I've heard of that type of magic before, but I've learned that people coming through passing tales, they often embellish it for recreation.
It's rather unfortunate how much is disallowed in Advalor.
So it'd probably be disallowed.
It's... yeah. I like learning about magic now that I'm not compelled to report on it. You know?
a little different for me. It seems it's a part of me now.
Huh. Infernal magic is considered disallowed, and that includes anybody who has infernal heritage, so yeah.
Well, I don't. As bad as bad as the flares were, I don't think that they were demons.
Oh, no, I'm saying that because it is a part of you, the magic that would be banned as a part of you, you would yourself would be banned. It's frustrating.
And then I guess Zeus probably would not like me either.
Azuth has her own beliefs. What the church has decided is not exactly what Azuth says. The words of men are not necessarily the words of the deity they follow.
All I know is I gotta get a grip on it, and if it can help you guys, then it'll help you guys. Whether or not it's okay with gods or something like that, I guess I just have to deal with it.
Liz just shrugs. I wouldn't know where to even start, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure out what the Azuth wants with me, much less anybody else.
So, she, right?
Yes.
She tries to help you or doesn't?
Yes? I'm
Like if you pray to her to help save you.
I mean, she helped when we were fighting against Lorcus. I think.
So they can help.
Sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you, Iris. I'm not sure. Because I spent an entire 2 years praying and hoping that something would change. And it wasn't until I started making changes myself that anything happened.
Yeah, I guess.
What?
Just I.
No, I didn't hear you, sorry.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I guess. I'm just upset with the gods.
I think I traded a lot of insults at Azuth, actually. Especially in the beginning. Before I came to Trustfell, I was sequestered, I guess is the best way to explain it.
Yeah?
I had a lot of time to myself to sit and yell at nothing. But as quick as I am to anger, it also quickly fades.
It's not that I'm as angry at them as maybe Six is. I just want to know why they didn't help.
Maybe they did, just in not in ways that you expected them to.
I watched faith die in so many people's eyes when I was captive. They prayed so much for freedom. And now so many of us are changed to make look exactly like the things that had us. I thought they didn't exist when I got out. And then Bird Buddy's friend saves us, and I get that crude, very hard reminder that, yeah, they're there. They just help when they want to.
Or they're blocked by other things. As much as we want to believe it, our deities are not exactly all powerful. They have their own domains and their own rules that they follow. It's
like I said, I wanted to be angry, but if they didn't want to help, then they didn't want to help. It's not a slight to your guy, God. But anyway, yeah.
breakfast. Liz has been cooking this whole time. Liz has been getting breakfast ready the whole time.
Survival checks from both of you. I see your perceptions through your watch. It's it's peaceful. It's eerily peaceful within the dead quiet of this space. Both of you would notice that Lottle has switched positions. He's not kind of like curled up with his feet under him, but his head is tilted all the way back, having fallen out of the tree at some point, like his beak having fallen out of the tree at some point. You can see Marquise begins to stir. Cheryl's quicker than the rest, as how everybody begins to wake up, and you all smell very delicious food with that dirty 22 and 23 from the pair of them. But we will fast forward a bit through breakfast. And as all of you are gathered up near the edge of the entrance into this large rib-caged mouth hole that is in the middle of the swamp. Now that the sun is up, you can see it's probably at about 200 feet down with from the top to the bottom. There's about 50 feet of it's about 100 feet of rope, and then there's a stone platform with stone stairs that go along the inside of the inside edge. You can see a few different carvings intricately strewn across the other side, but there's no, at least as near as you can tell, it's just a doorway down into this mouth.
Alright, I'll go first. I'll gather the rope and kind of wrap it around myself to repel. And kind of back up to the edge. Anything
I can get people down faster if you want.
Can I carry Marquise and the girl? I forgot her name already.
You would have, if you chose Cheryl, you would, if you chose Cheryl, it would have to be just Cheryl. She's a bit stockier, but she's still kind of lean. Marquise could probably for lack of a better term, ride down on Ruby. Um,
No offense.
I don't need to
Ruby.
be carrying them or touching them.
No offense, Ruby, but I trust my muscles more than I trust your magic. I mean, what if you start thinking about, I don't know, groceries or something, and I just plummet to my death?
I don't think this is a concentration spell.
You'd be fine.
Regardless, I could use the exercise. It's been a few days. And she'll kind of like lean back
Okay.
and start walking her way down the wall.
If one of you can get Marquise down, Cheryl?
I can take
I can help you down.
Marquise and big guy here.
I have my grappling hook right here. And he takes it out.
Liz is asking Cheryl's permission to help her, by the way.
yeah, that's not a problem. And she kind of clambers on. It's almost like that. It's a position Liz would be familiar with. As she Liz, you kind of step off with Cheryl draped between your arms as you kind of like princess carry her down.
Once I get down, before Vaz or Marquise or anybody else comes down, I do ask Cheryl, how long have you known these people?
Hold on.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. We picked up Marquise a month and a half ago. I'm blanking on his name already. I've known Vaz for a few years now. Damlin and Riley, we picked them up sporadically over the last couple of years. But
Just curious.
yeah, not much really to tell you. We're all kind of wanderers. Apparently, Vaz is from Advalor, some outlying village somewhere.
Oh, did you not?
Yeah, it's near Volcano, from what he said.
Felsamine.
Yeah, he said he would
Okay.
travel through there once or twice.
Where are you from?
I'm from here in the woods, west of the swamp.
Okay. I know that Villagivore is from somewhere in here, but they're tight-beaked.
Most Kenku are.
Their past.
Yeah, most Kenku are.
That's fair.
And you gingerly land. Do you land all the way down, or you go down to that platform that the rope's at?
I go down to the platform that the rope's at. Is there like steps or anything down, or?
Yeah. Like the remainder 100 feet goes because you're coming down from the very center of the edge. It just goes right down into the corner.
Okay.
Before it reaches the ground floor.
I'm gonna let her save some sort of pride. I'm not gonna take her all the way to the bottom.
Okay. All right, so you get that down. Liz, go ahead or not Liz, Jesus. 6, go ahead and give me athletics check as you descend the rope.
– 26. Sorry, yeah.
26. Oh yeah.
I'm also working on ambiance and what have you, so I had to click back over.
Gotcha. No, yeah, that's more than enough. Vaz follows you shortly afterwards, rappelling down. There is a steadiness to it. You notice that he does actually kind of blatantly put his feet on small little outcroppings of rock when he can find them to ease some of the tension on the rope because of his build. But he makes his way down. Ruby, who are you feather falling down?
Give me a minute. I gotta do something.
All right. Bird Buddy, I see the tail you rolled for. Won't have much to go for on that. Who are you going to give that? Who are you pointing that effect at? Or are you holding off on giving it to somebody?
You're muted, by the way, Boo.
Thank you. I'm not using the effect of the tail yet. I'm using the other thing.
Okay. No. Yeah. Um,
I the whole conversation.
no. I know. I was
Yeah,
jumping all back and forth.
it's okay.
So, but how are you getting down the rope? I should ask first. Are you just
Maybe
gonna?
nat 20 to climb down.
Fair enough. Um, 6, as you're waiting for your companions to slowly make their way down. Following shortly after Vaz is actually Bird Buddy, who kind of like just hand over hand doesn't use their little clawed feet all that much, just all the way straight down. And then she kind of lands with a plop. Growing up out of the stonework is a familiar entity of blood. That's immediately beginning to survey the place as Bird Buddy's sentinel has disappeared.
I'm back.
Vaz is like that.
Sorry.
Vaz is like, that's
Oh,
It's yes
unsettling.
to be loved.
Oh, it has a name too. Okay.
Yeah, and it's all.
trust me, you're not the only one. I'm feather falling the bird, the injured people. So that's
Well, the bird just got down, so it would be injured people.
okay.
So it'd be Marquise. Cheryl's all the way
Okay.
already down. You've got Iris and Will left, and I think that's it. Yeah, just you 3.
Myself. Did Voss
Yeah.
already go down?
Yeah, Vaz is already
I-
down, so it's just hold on. So it's just you 3 and Marquise that need to get down.
Iris is backing up from the hole.
Iris, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll take care of the birds and the horses. I don't think I'm going to be much help.
Are you sure you want to be up here alone?
I don't know.
Well, you're not going to be alone down there. I hope you know.
I don't want to be underground again.
This is nothing like before, though. Honestly, this one might be a little bit more worrisome, but it's nothing what you went through.
Come on, Iris. We
Uh,
might need you down there.
As Iris,
Yes.
as you're watching, as you're looking at the two of them and kind of eyeing over at Marquise, you notice at the edge of the cliff face, as the rest of you have watched a stream of blood go all the way up the side of the wall, a little bloodied head and hand pop up. Like, I'll look after you. It's yet to be loved.
Yeah.
Ruby walks over and holds her hand out. Do you trust me?
She very shakily takes the hand.
We'll watch your back. Promise. Start leading everyone over to the edge. All right,
Okay.
so with this spell, and she'll let go of Iris's hand for this part because she doesn't want to immediately drag her down, let her jump when she's ready, kind of deal. Just jump.
Oh, what?
Free cast a feather fall, motherfuckers.
Oh. She looks over at Will. Push me.
All right. And he does so. Like, he went behind her and just shoved her off of the cliff.
Ah!
Yeah. So
And-
everyone who's
And while he
Everyone who's-
did that, he just looks at Marquise, did a salute before falling back.
Yep. And Marquise will, being left alone, he'll hop on one foot. So the rest of you who are down on this, at varying rates of descending these stairs, you all just hear ah! As Iris is floating in space, slowly drifting down. Her arms are kind of like frantically trying to grab onto something. You see Will just kind of step off backwards, and then you see a peg leg hopping style Marquise just whoop, and they just begin to drift all the way down. Iris, your first attempt to get to solid ground would be the platform beneath you. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
I will say at disadvantage because she's panicking.
Yes.
Well, that's a 6.
Oh no, yeah, it's just like you just feel your nails scrape earth as you just send yourself a little bit drifting away from the stonework now, for almost like in the very dead center of this pit, before the rest of you just watch
I say let me
as
get
you just
out.
lands to the
Hi, Boomer. Please check the notification at the top of chat, please. No sound redeems while roleplay is active.
We do appreciate it, though.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate the sip.
Note
Just
taker appreciates it.
Yeah, it spooks the note taker. So yeah, be ready
Yeah.
for that one.
all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're warning yourself as to not jump sometime in the future.
Mhm.
So for those descending the stairs, that's Cheryl, Liz, Bird Buddy, Six, and Vaz. Are you guys just walking your way down?
Vivi's gonna, yes, they will. They're just gonna kind of hang back with their friend
Mhm.
at the back of the party. But yeah.
Just and Vaz kind of pipes up. Just be careful of the third to last step there. As you guys are getting really close to the bottom, and you can see there's a little bit of a kind of like a misplaced stone, like just ever so slightly elevated from the step.
Insight.
That's rough.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
29.
It is definitely a trap as you kind of look as you look at the stonework. You can see there's a bit of what looks like a crack right at the edge, right at where the seam of where the steps meet the earth. And you kind of wait a sec, push everybody back to the side, back up the steps a little bit. If you want to test it and see what it does, you have an investigate. You did it well enough on the investigation to be out of harm's way.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know what kind of traps were laid here by
Okay.
my native peoples.
Okay. Almost on instinct, you kind of like bring your you bring the get to be loved down. They kind of look to you, nod. she kind of like slinks down in like this little pile of blood with a little hand that reaches out and just presses it, and you watch as the step that the button was on and the rest of the steps from the last 3 steps to the earth below, and then into this little corner, just tuck into the side wall, and there's about a 300-foot chasm before the little bit of light that gets in there is gone, so it could go further. And then just you hear the heavily clanking of stone as the steps come back into place.
Baby, Baby doesn't know what this lantern is that's in their possession now. What happens when BB lights the lantern?
Do you light the lantern?
I mean, we're in a cave. I don't think. Wait, we don't. I don't think Six can see. Can she?
No, this is still open air. It's just
okay. We're not actually in a. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're still in the big mouth like of that picture that I sent. Like you're not in like
Oh,
into the depth further.
Okay, I misjudged how far we were in this place. Gotcha. We're good.
No, yeah, you guys have been taking your time getting in here. It's almost like you're scared.
BB's unsettled. Yes, it's absolutely.
Do you like the lantern though?
You know what? Why not? Sure.
Okay. Let's see here.
I just didn't tell BB what it did. It was just like, here you go, BB. We thought you might like this.
They don't know what it does either.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. How does a 4 sound?
4. Okay. You watch as Bird Buddy lights this, as you all, avoid the trap and get down onto the main lower floor of this first chasm. And as Bird Buddy's kind of like, filling the little bit of a lantern, they strike a match. And the flame, it's like a the lantern itself is like it's almost like a, how do I describe it? How did I describe it? I don't even fucking remember. It's been so long.
I got it.
Yeah, I think it's more like the genie lamp one. It's like a bit rusted, oxidized. Definitely.
Which lamp is this? The whispering one?
Yeah, the whispering one.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's just like rusted and oxidized. Just really old iron.
I gotta wait for my note-taking place to load. I'm not
It's
listing
been-
the name because I'm not sponsored.
But when we get the description of what it looks like, what happens?
Yep. As you light it, the flame begins to shift. Standard small little wick at first, before the wick begins to glow and turn a deep red, almost to, and as the flame kind of like shifts into like a ball, you recognize this as one of the symbols of Tsukuyomi in Frostlantis, who is a death deity. And you watch as the space around you all, some of the etchings begin to shift and drip crimson red blood before it solidifies into runes in Necrol,
Which BB can read.
I have the description for the lantern.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I had a genie lamp style in mind. Bird Buddy, as you can see now, there is 4 distinct sections of this wall opposite the steps. There, and each one has a depiction of runes, a couple small images here and there on occasion, and you learn the origin story of, at least, of Tsukuyomi, who is the quote-unquote the ferryman of Frostlantis, who channels lost souls down the river Styx after they have passed through the Umbra Gate on their way to the Shadowfell.
Hey, bird buddy. I had a thought. Would your matron take issue with us removing their friends from this tomb?
They're not supposed to walk. If they do, they have something to say.
So long as you're not raising the dead, it's fine. Yeah, we just want to relocate the bodies, bring them home.
Baby's just kind of like laughing. It's
Did I
so that
say?
they learn it. Yeah, what's that?
Did I say something weird?
No.
Well, what's so funny then? Let me out of the joke.
Baby's like, it's kind of like a nervous laugh. Like they're just trying to like, they're not even sure why they're here kind of laugh. Not necessarily a joke or like laughing out to insinuate it was a joke kind of thing.
It's more of a nervous chuckle.
Yeah.
Oh well, in any case, can't be too far in, right? Thanks for that lamp. I can't see shit.
With all of your passive perceptions, you can see now that you're on below the floor, there's 4 distinct imageries of 4 different death deities. And dead center in the middle of the 4 is an archway leading further in. Death deities.
Do I know this other than the one you just said I learned about?
Yeah, there's just at a passing glance, one is Nephthys, one is the Silent Mage, is the at least how's the stories go of Nephthys, the matriarch, Nixia, and Tsukuyomi. Nixia being the Onyx Dragon of Advalor.
Is this something that I can read, or is it just Bird Buddy?
Only you can actually read it because it is in Glab Draconic. Yeah.
Oh.
But at a passing glance, it's the origin stories of the 4 deities.
BBS, Liz, you lizard, like, what say?
Liz snorts a little bit and explains I swear to God. Not right now, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah. Let's we got to focus up because we are way behind schedule.
Liz explains it to Bird Buddy while they walk.
Yeah. As you guys venture further in, Liz would explain the origin of Nixia, who was born from onyx gemstones. After the stories go that the tears of Azuth fell to Anaria, the tears of Azuth being a meteor shower. And the onyx gemstones were imbued with magic that gave birth to the Nixia, the Dragon of Death. Investigation checks as you guys begin to walk through this, through this tunnel network system.
Investigation. I think mine's a base, or the always going to have a base of 11. I lied. It's always going to be a base 10. 28.
13.
13. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I missed what the roll action was. I was listening. I just missed it.
Investigation.
Investigation.
The dice are being nice to me today, which makes me worried. That is a natural 20 for I believe a dirty 21.
Okay.
Very
6,
scared 19.
19. Okay, 6 will.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are we
Okay.
rolling? I just gotta follow. So I was
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Ooh, I'm good with investigation.
I'm having some difficulty seeing. I got a 7.
7. Yep.
Dirty 24.
24. Okay. As you guys head further down, it's not only your lack of vision in the darkness, it's the fact that this lamp that Bird Buddy has lit is emanating this very faint blood red light, almost like a blood moon. And as you guys see these different passageways, you follow Vaz's lead, and you interchange back and forth, catching a couple different traps, as he's warned you all. And as you guys get further down, you begin to see, after about 10-15 minutes of weaving through this dense catacombs, Bird Buddy, on the slightest of occasion, you would hear the jostling of heavy stone through different portions of the tomb. As you guys get further down, you do see a bit more light, not nearly as bright as the first entrance. And Vaz is like, hold on, everybody. Liz, 6, you mind giving me a hand with something? We'll have to be quick.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Fine.
Wait until after I trip it. We'll have about 5 seconds.
We sprinting? What are we doing here?
Retrieving Riley's body.
Got it. Want me to carry her or?
We could carry her out into that opening there. There's a bit of a safe spot. That's where we were camped up initially, as we were investigating the place. But
All right. I don't see the body though. I can't see very well.
it'll. Hello.
Thank you for the raid, Coven. Welcome in, guys. I am Shotgun Seraph, your gaming angel and survival mom. Tonight we are playing some D&D. We're currently delving into our first real tomb. No, none of us consider Rambark's Rest a tomb or a dungeon, rather.
Nah.
So, yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you enjoy. Just sit back, relax, and have a good time. All right, so I can't see anybody at the moment.
Iris, you said you had a torch?
Yeah, she quickly digs one out and uses her magic to light it up and hand it over shakily.
Oh,
Oh,
take it. Kind of hold it
can
up.
BB kind of waddles over to 6 really quickly. I help 2 and 6. Your collar is you're still wearing it, right?
The new
Or
necklace.
manacle, necklace,
It's
whatever
a
it is
necklace
now.
now.
medical
okay.
necklace.
So
Yeah.
Necklace. Are you still
so
wearing?
the shackle that is like around her neck, that's like in my fuki, has been melted down into a bracelet.
No, it's a
Okay.
necklace.
It's a necklace.
It's a necklace.
I thought it was a bracelet.
Yeah, it is.
I made it. The picture that I got was a bracelet, but it was big enough to be a necklace for 6.
Oh, got it. Okay, all right. So yeah,
So that it was still reminiscent.
So yes, the shackle is now a necklace, I guess.
BB tries to wave 6's attention and kind of like come down to their level.
She'll kind of stoop over.
BB touches the necklace and casts light.
Oh. Okay.
And 6 will kind of like, toss her head back for a second, close her eyes, because that is suddenly very bright.
Bright like a diamond.
As you all light the space through various means now, you would notice just further ahead, about 10 to 15 feet, and 30 feet from where the light is coming in, you can see a thin strip of hollowed out space along the right wall that is about 1.5 feet wide, and on the opposite side there's 3 holes. So I'm gonna make sure you're ready. You two are ready.
All right.
What are we ready for?
Riley's body's gonna come out.
I'm out.
She died in the trap. This is the trap.
I'm ready.
BB's confused, but yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
for
I'm ready.
clarification, remember he had said, Marquise had said there was a point
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Riley had messed up and there was 3, she got 3 spears for it. This is the trap. And as Vaz presses his foot down onto a tile, you see 3 spears erupt out of the rectangular space and bury themselves into the wall, and there is a human woman's body pierced in the thigh, in the midsection, and up near the shoulder. I need strength checks from Liz and 6 as the spears slowly begin to retract.
Straight strength.
Great strength.
18.
18.
18,
Hey.
and that's a 19 on the die for Vaz. As the 3 of you begin to muscle, you can see where Vaz's weight comes into play. As it's retracting, he ducks around to the other side, and the two of you, with his help, hold the body in place. And as the spears begin to pull some of the sinew out and the dried blood, he pulls her body towards him before the spears again jump back into place and then retract. Just watch out for those 3 tiles there, and he points out to 3 of them on the floor. There's 3 on this side too.
Can I take some of my ink and just kind of, not gonna push on them or anything, just kind of let some ink that's very easy to see drip onto it?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be simple enough.
You could do
Dex.
Dexes on them.
Dex checks from everybody to clear the trap. With advantage, since Ruby painted the ones on your side.
Do Liz and I need to make one since we know it's there?
Advantage.
I'll have advantage.
Well,
Yes.
right, but weren't we already like in the trap itself? We just
There's still tiles
No.
on the other side that we have to avoid.
Yeah, there's still tiles on the other side, yeah.
Dirty 22.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 21.
Liz waits until everybody else has passed because she knows that she's clumsy.
Oh no.
17.
17 as well, and if I make it, I'm going to prepare to levitate Liz. Just in case.
Okay. Liz?
12.
12 is enough. Barely. As you kind of wait for everyone to pass, you shimmy past, and you see, whether they're aware of it or not, some of the group is beginning to bottleneck up, and as you kind of step through, one of your talons scrapes one of the tiles, the spears shoot out, and it will do 1d6 piercing damage as it scathes across the outside of your wing. As 4 piercing damage as it slices across a portion, not like through your wing, but like out on the ribbing
Yeah.
bones. Yeah.
Liz hisses a little bit and just goes, I hate those being touched.
I could only imagine.
Aren't those an erogenous zone for your kind?
The base, not the tips.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
The base, not the tips. It's why I don't like you all touching my back.
Fair enough.
No, I can whack somebody with these. If I want to. And you guys have seen Liz use her wings as blunt instruments.
Oh yeah. And as you guys continue down the remaining portion of this path, the light gives way to the subchamber that has, near as you can tell, about 3 or 4 stories. You guys are right at the middle. There's at each level, there's 3 stone bridges that cross to the other side of this deeper chasm, as there's a large pit below. Each level, you can, at least at a passing glance with this low light, is lined with stone coffins, heavy bits of dust, and spider webs. You can hear the distant chittering of small bugs and creatures further down. You can see on either end there are steps leading up and down each level. At the very top of the ceiling, there's a massive crack that leads into the open space above, further up. So you're probably 300 feet down. 300 feet down now. At each end, at the at the southern end, there what looks to be a large ore vein that has some kind of a sylvan rune etched into it. Too low light to really make out what it is. At the north end, there is a silver ore vein with the same matching sylvan symbol. In the midst, right in the middle of this crack on either side, there is there's a heavy chunk of onyx that's been split in half. And Vaz kind of steps forward. We lost Damlin somewhere around here. We got separated.
Oh, wait one moment. Can I? It says dark vision, girly. Can I read the runes?
Yeah, it says it's the Sylvan rune for light. So you can gather that deep down in this space, even though it's not enchanted and not activated, they are meant to be depictions of the sun and the moon. And you would know that through worship of Fey deities, or exploring the massive expanse that is the Fey, there is talks that apparently there are two metals that the Fae work with, forged from sunlight and forged from moonlight.
Okay. She'll relay what she learned to the people.
Oh. Good to know.
Liz, you have dark vision, correct?
No.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's something that we've constantly bitched about. It's like, why don't Dragonborn have dark vision?
I'm just as
I
blind as Six. It's dark. We can't
Especially
see.
The
one-
lizard's dark vision.
We've commandeered the torch from Iris.
Yeah, once
Commandeered.
BB lit my necklace, I passed the torch over to Liz. We just weren't able to state that because everything was happening all at once.
We're trying to move.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me general investigation checks, everybody. We'll see what you guys come across.
Is the air stale down here?
Yes, very much so.
17.
Dirty
Very
20.
dusty.
I know any of them has 29.
All right, 17 for 6, dirty 20 for Will, 29 for Bird Buddy,
14.
14 for Ruby, 12 for Liz. Okay.
I'm surprised that she can see this well with a dirty 24.
Dirty 24. Okay.
But she's still panicking a little bit.
You all begin to you all kind of begin to span out, searching for Damlin's body. Liz, you make your way up to the very top level, and you are completely out of your element here. There's nothing, at least as you can feel like there's anything kind of holy about this place, until you get to across to the central bridge of the uppermost floor. And directly above your head, you can see, with the torchlight now, etched into the onyx, is a phrase that's kind of familiar. You've heard, you've heard either, you've heard a different variation of it, but it's in Draconic. It's etched in Glavketh, and it says, "As below, so above." Will and Iris, as you
Yes.
mix amongst the space, the air is stale and heavy. You kind of, Iris, you kind of huddle a little bit closer to Will. And, well, as you make your way down, as the two of you kind of head down, it's only about 5 feet from where you guys enter before you guys get to the steps into the bridges. You can see that each layer mirrors each other, is a mirror of each other. On the southern side, there's depictions, at least near as you can tell, of some kind of a tigress holding a weapon in place, much like a blade into the earth. Dead center, across the middle bridges, is what looks to be an archer, bow strung over the back, hood up, feminine figure at each layer. On the northern edge, in line with the chunk of silver, is, near as you guys can tell, depictions of the matriarch. Dark black robes of feathers, jet black hair, white porcelain raven mask. There's the clawed, taloned feet of a raven sticking out from the beneath the robes. Ruby, you can pick any one of the 4 floors. Doesn't particularly matter. They're about 10 feet apart vertically. It's the fascination with the sun and the moon depictions, and as far as you've heard, Dramera is associated with the Fae. And you see a stoneworked figure, a kanabo, a large wooden club with jagged spikes into this large bat-like shape that's buried into the ground, a blooming oak tree behind her. 6. You almost on instinct, this is kind of Bird Buddy's turf, and you kind of begin to linger a little bit closer to them. You guys head to the bottommost floor, and you see at the southeastern corner, so on the eastern side of this chasm, where you all joined in from at the very bottom level, you do see a figure slumped over in the corner next to another depiction of the matriarch. And that's where it gets a little awkward, because the eastern side, it's Dramera, Shadia, matriarch, and the matriarch from north to south. But on the western side, it's Dramera, Shadia, and the matriarch from south to north.
Hey, guys. I think I found him.
All of you hear Caesar's voice echo. I would say, Liz, you're kind of not necessarily enraptured by this onyx, but you're curious to find anything draconic out here.
Especially on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And there's enough of them over there that they can handle that.
Yeah.
Can I look down? Because you said I was on a bridge, right?
Yes. You're on the topmost level. And at the alignment of the matriarch and Dramera on each side, on the north side, there's another bridge. Same thing on the south side. And it's 3 bridges across for 4 layers, and then there's nothing beneath you. Who knows how far this hole goes?
Hey guys, how far are we away from Marquise's equipment?
I'm on the north here on the bottom level. And you can see on the north side, there seems to be some kind of equipment strewn underneath a very dimly lit torch that was probably lit a couple of days ago. It's very, it's on the edge of being extinguished. And there's actually a forge.
Okay. Can I get one of you religious types over here? I don't know what any of these symbols mean, but I want to get that body. With as many traps that are in here, I don't know, man. Makes me nervous.
Oh, sorry, it's not the workspace isn't on the bottom level. It's actually on the top.
And then Demlin is over by the symbols closest to the matriarch, right?
Yeah, on your side, on the southeastern corner, is the body next to the symbols of the matriarch. The forge is on the topmost layer, up, like kind of like backtracking up into the space a little bit. There's an open space carved out of the side of the stonework where the forge and the equipment are. My apologies.
No worries. So, about one of those religious types that she called for?
That would be Bird Buddy or Liz, or well, not Liz because Liz is
It would be just be
occupied.
BB then. Unless a groupie has anything input.
No, it's not my.
I can't
Then
make
I
heads.
guess that would be just BB then.
I can't make heads
All
or
right.
tails of this. I just want to be able to get the body back.
All right. We'll come back to you, Bird Buddy. 6. After Marquise pointed out where the equipment is, you head back up to the upper level. You can kind of see Liz, with the torchlight, kind of looking up at the ceiling. And as you follow Marquise up, it's a travel pack. There's a bit of some jewel working equipment. There's a forge, but luckily you don't need to use any of it. Have you done any kind of jewel craft like this before?
Jewelcraft? No, I usually work in heavy metals.
Okay. You got what you were working with?
Yeah, and it's actually like the gauntlets themselves are kind of like a fist to forearm folded over each other and like lashed to her back.
Mhm.
She'll grab those and kind of like lay them on the anvil. That's what I've been working on for the past few weeks. And she'll grab the blueprints out of her bag and kind of spread those out on the nearby work table or stone or whatever he's using for it. And if you can see here, that's what I need in those sockets.
Okay. Well, he kind of looks over and he starts reading through the halfling and a little bit of gnomish that's kind of jumbled up with it. Yeah, I think I could definitely do this, but it's odd. It's asking for the gem to remain partially uncut.
Yeah, I also have. One sec. I should go digging in her pack and bring out a couple of uncut topaz.
Okay.
That's what we have to work with so far.
Okay. Well, it's looking like at least the topaz would be the middle knuckle on each one. Here, let me see those real quick.
I'll pass them over.
And he starts going over the instructions as best he can. He got a 17 on the die for a total of 27. And you watch as he kind of takes the chunk of topaz, and it's roughly where it would be in terms of size. Well, luckily it says cut. It doesn't say anything about shaving. And he begins to scrape off little bits of edges along the stone. Trims down one half of the topaz and sets it into the middle knuckle where the rune for force has been engraved between the two knuckles. It does the same thing with the other side. Why don't you here? Go ahead and give me a tinkering check, please. At advantage because he's helping you.
All right. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Tinkering is raw intelligence, if I recall, right?
Yes.
And this is jewel crafting, so I don't have proficiency, correct?
You would not know.
Okay. That is a 2 and a 19.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. um, as you set the stone, the two of you spend the better part of about 15 minutes just slowly getting everything lined up. And as you're doing this, you pinch the bits of metal into place. He said he uses a little bit of scrap iron and makes a makeshift welding point to hold the gem in place. Now, according to this, and he begins to mutter something in Halfling. I need a wisdom save from you, 6.
Oh, I'm super good at those. I can totally do it. I can handle it. Yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be super. 18.
18. That fails.
You're kidding.
What?
As you begin the attunement process, and your vision goes bright pink, you're standing outside above a tall, large mountaintop.
Oh.
There's what looks to be ruins being excavated. In the distance, there's a freshly built building that looks like an odd mix of Ad Valoran and Zadalethan. In the middle of this courtyard of these ruins is a young girl made of topaz. She kind of turns and looks at you. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought it would.
What's going on?
You're safe. Near as I can tell, we're in a communion.
Everything feels so heavy.
Begins to walk up to you. I asked you before if you knew how many times you had failed.
I don't know. Too many.
It was more than... To you, those too many are faint, far between, but I know one sticks with you the most. And in the background, you see the Azuthan sage walk out of the ruins and into the building at the far end. How did you do this?
Do what? I don't know what I did.
Contacted me.
I made a set of gauntlets. And I met a guy that he engraved something in one of the sockets. And we set a topaz in there.
Gauntlets. And she kind of chews at her bottom lip. I'm not good with sounds like you're describing an artifice, I think is how it's said. Where did you get them?
The gauntlets themselves, I took from someone that attacked my friends and remade them to fit me.
And the engravings?
From a blueprint that an old family friend gave us.
Persuasion check.
What the hell is going on?
8.
8. Let me give her a roll. Family friend, huh?
Someone my dad knew. Didn't really tell me much about him.
Take a seat.
I sit.
As you kind of sit cross-legged, you put your hands onto your knees, and the gauntlets are there. And as she walks closer, the topazes that's engraved between each knuckles, between the ring and middle finger on each hand, begin to grow brighter and brighter. The topaz on her form begins to disappear, and you see the beautiful dark brown skin, the curly fro tucked back. You can see the scars on her ankles, wrists, and throat as she speaks to you telepathically. Focus. And she reaches her hand out to your head.
I'll let my eyes drift shut and just...
I need a con save from you.
$16.
16 is not enough. As you begin to attune with the help of this young girl, a bunch of force energy is shoved into your body. The topaz going brighter and brighter and brighter as you fight to kind of contain and hold it within you. You take 15 force damage as you begin to attune. Iris, Will, Bird Buddy, and Ruby. Bird Buddy, you've 6 had gone off to with Marquise to begin working on her gauntlets. You kind of start beckoning the others over, and you see Damlin, at least his body, his remains, slumped against a depiction of the matriarch. His hand kind of hooked onto a small portion of this stonework. And at a passing glance, you all see the matriarch standing atop a dead oak tree, a dead weeping willow. A blood moon is behind her. There is a depiction of a raven on either side, flying away. Following down the length of the tree in what would be a knot, there's an entirely smooth, rounded opal. Following it down to the roots, there's depictions of gravestones of a bunch of different faiths going down, following down the central path. On each side of this path, at the very edges, it looks to be bodies are crawling into the space. But there's depictions of two figures. One, the stone is, at least seems to have been painted black, with 3 sets of feathered wings, one white, one silver, and one black. This looks like a sentry. All white mask, chain link adorning the neck, heavy pauldrons, and a cestus in one hand. On the left side, there is something fey. This shimmering, almost like golden sunlight armor. The figure beneath almost disappears into the stonework as there's small bits of etching, of small lines, 5 sets. Red, blue, green, white. What kind of looks like it's meant to be black. Beneath his feet is written life, and beneath the other sentry's feet is written death. What do you guys do from there?
Check if there's anything that indicates a trap.
Give me investigation.
Ooh, I'm good at investigation. I am very good at investigation.
Do I see the Fae written on the wall?
Yeah, it's clear as day. Like the stone is painted gold. Like it's meant to be a depiction of.
It?
Well, it's not written. There's no writing in Fae.
Okay, can I tell who
It's
this
just-
is then?
Give me a history check from you.
Charisma.
Will, what you got for that investigation?
Dirty 27.
Dirty 27. You said you were looking for traps. There doesn't seem to be any. With your investigation, you can see that there looks to be a small black barb just above the opal, kind of like a branch growing out of the tree. There's some kind of what looks to be a figure etched into the opal, but you can't make anything out. It doesn't seem trapped, but it definitely would. You think it would definitely pique Bird Buddy,
16.
if not this whole fucking tablet. 16. You don't know who the person is, but you know the armor. This is a depiction of a set of armor, presumably lost somewhere in the Feywild, known as the armor of the first. And the story goes behind it is that a Fey entity, or someone close to the Fey who has strong ties with death, will undo the disappearance of the Eladrin. Because there's only 4 known Eladrin left, and that's one of the each seasons.
I'll kind of poke Skull in my head and see what he makes of it.
I'm not saying.
You're not gonna give me anything?
I know the armor. I've seen it.
Will just looks at baby, says, "What do you make of that?" And he's specifically pointing at the barbed wire on the opal.
Does BB make of it?
Investigation check, bird buddy.
How does a natural 30 sound?
Natural 30. Hell yeah. Good job. It's definitely not a trap. With your investigation, I mean, you can't really say it's anything other than that. Near as you can tell, the tablet is asking for some kind of an offering with the little barb that's sticking above the opal. And as you kind of like look into the opal, there's a depiction of what looks to be a feminine figure, completely no distinguishing features, as if female woman, perhaps.
BB will. BB's gonna prick their hand on that thing.
You're gonna on the barb?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, is this
you
the same barb that has the Don? What the fuck his name is on?
Huh?
Because you said his
Yeah.
his hand was attached to a
Yeah.
barb.
Well, it's not hooked to this barb, but his hand was like hooked onto another like small little portion in the corner. Because he kind of as you see this, bird buddy, you take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you feel your blood pulled from your hand into the barb and down into the opal. The rest of you 4 watch as a figure of blood appears within the opal. The blood continues to trail down into threads, small little channels into the stonework that connect to the 2 sentries, life and death, at the bottom. And words begin to appear between the 2, bird buddy. In Necrol, for those meant to lead, I ask for you to bleed. To free the world from strife. No one may wield the Fable Reaper's scythe. And there's a clink as the stonework, this image shifts back slightly and begins to slide out to the right into the wall. Further in is a chamber. Large, probably 100 feet tall, and you're right on the edge wall. And as you look south, you see a large skeleton that appears serpentine.
It's just sitting in there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a very hard time visualizing right now. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll reiterate. After you've pierced your hand and this door has opened, there's a large extra chamber that spans 100 feet back and probably 500 feet further south. And there's a serpentine skeleton lying in the center, and there's a bit of silvery glow coming from the ceiling to illuminate it. It hasn't moved.
So fucking suspicious right now.
Do I know anything about Volverboy's character and history from the time I've spent in the library?
Give me a religion check, please.
Holy shit.
Do me and Will see this too?
The four of you see it.
Natural
If you,
25.
Iris, Will, Ruby, and Birdbuddy, if you each peek in, you can see this skeleton.
Natural 25?
Natural
More
25.
snakes.
Please, citizen, trying to come get me. We found the body.
No,
We should disentangle it and get
Hang on,
the
Will.
hell out of here.
Hang on, Will.
All right.
Go ahead, John.
With that religion check, Birdbuddy, you kind of reference back to the four depictions of death deities that were at the very beginning of this chamber, right at the opening at the surface. And you think of how they've all interlinked, especially considering the motif you just saw and offered blood to. As there was all but one deity depicted in that stone tablet. You didn't see Nixia. You saw a blood moon. You saw the matriarch. And the matriarch and Nephthys are close enough that there's intermingling between the two. But you never saw Nixia. And your heart sinks at what the skeleton might be. Welcome back to you guys.
Okay.
Liz,
Hi.
you are staring up at this chunk of onyx that's been split and there's sunlight coming in through the top. As below, so above. What do you do?
I'm trying to figure out what to do, to be completely honest.
You've got that. You've got gold and silver at the north and south end, or south and north end, vice versa. And depictions of the three Torshavan deities on each side of this ravine.
I genuinely do not know what to do. I'm going to be real with you.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a religion check to start off.
I'm going to die. Give me a moment. So, 19.
19. It's the phrase "as below, so above" that perplexes you. One, considering it's in Draconic. And two, considering "as above, so below" is rumored to be the words etched in infernal to the gate of hell.
Do I know the phrase in Infernal?
Yes. And I don't have it because I didn't write one.
I'm just asking, can I say it in Infernal?
Sure, if you want to.
Just aloud. While looking up at it.
As you say it, give me a perception check.
17.
17.
Total.
Okay. For the briefest of moments, you're not sure if it's the sunlight But as you say the phrase, you see what looks to be 2 green embers shoot across, one on each side, shoot across the onyx, going in opposite directions. And then you hear Vaz, you speak Infernal.
Just bits and pieces.
Yeah, I've picked up on some myself. And he's at the upper floor with you, kind of heading along the length of the wall and crosses across the bridge, kind of studies this matriarch motif for a moment. You're a former scale guard, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever regret it?
Leaving or becoming one?
Both.
Only one.
Becoming one, yeah. Luckily, I never made the cut. I went into false lean. I volunteered. And you can see he's kind of studying the tablet. Do you go closer?
I do.
Okay.
As much as my alarm bells as a player are ringing, I go closer.
I know, right? Oh my god.
You see the same tablet that the others saw a few levels down. But at the base of the willow tree, on this one, there's a serpent wrapped around it. Black one. Looks to have wings. Has a gem-like shine. And no opal is in the center of this tree.
Looks like Nixia.
I didn't think the faith ever got this far north. But again, Rodani is the land of dragons and draconic, isn't it? At least informal draconic.
Draconic is formal and informal. People speak what makes sense to them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sense of all this. And he kind of looks back up towards the ceiling. The sun is at the, sunlight at the south, moonlight at the north. Give me another perception check.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21. Now that you're out from underneath this crack that's in the ceiling, you can see what looks to be like small bits of gemstone, and maybe quartz, and clear, kind of reflecting any lingering light that bounces around this space, as few as it is. And it almost looks like a depiction of the astral sea, sun, moon, stars. And you've made your way out to the center of this bridge. Why'd you regret joining?
Because it felt At the end, it felt like I gave up everything for nothing.
Yeah. I was kind of the same way. What happened to you?
I got in trouble for believing that people are people no matter what they look like on the outside.
Yeah. My my wife, she was a gem. She was a stunning woman. And beautiful woman, human, just like me. For about 30 years ago now, we had a child.
Mm.
But we gave birth to a tiefling. I didn't care. That was my child. But when you're about to embark on a grand quest and someone lets it slip, and the Crusaders come, he takes the staff, kind of teeters it. I watched them as much as I pleaded. Watched them light my family's cart on fire with my wife and child inside. I can still hear those screams, and I lost faith, but I left. I managed to escape. And every single day, I've wanted to forget. I prayed for peace, for quiet, for silence. And after a while, it came. With the appearance of Onyx, what was it, 8 years ago, I hoped that the Crusader responsible, the one that burnt my family's cart down, I thought he would have been still been in the city. Turns out he's not. Sorry, what was that?
She asks, who was it?
One second. I gotta find buttons.
What?
I need everybody to hush. Seraph, I'm sending you a link. Can you play it, please? Let me know when you start it.
Yep, one sec. I had to go potty.
Yep. Actually, hold on. Hold off real quick. I gotta make some rolls. Okay.
Let me know when you're
But
ready
no.
for me to do it.
All right. Go ahead. Give me a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As you ask that, Liz, a cold, chilling sensation washes over your body. And it's back to you. His name was Feldiker, the crown scale Toazar. And as he says this, there's a searing pain that erupts from your back. I need a con save from you. As his first attack hits for a natural 20.
Oh, 15 for a con save.
That fails. As you gain an exhaustion point, are subject to bleed damage, and take 9 slashing damage with an additional 4 necrotic as your breath is drawn from your body. You feel lighter as you feel your wings tumble into the abyss below. You feel the blood begin to pour out of you as he turns to face you, his eyes black. That wooden staff he's been wielding is a scythe as he buries the blade into your stomach with a 14 on the die for a total of 20 to hit. I need another con save from you.
10.
10. You gain another exhaustion point. I heard he had a protege. As he digs the scythe into your stomach and gets close to you, his eyes completely black. The edges of his mouth begin to split. His human teeth are gone, as there's obsidian black draconic teeth in his mouth. Everybody with the exception of 6, I need wisdom saves.
I hope Mr. False doesn't react.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up. Wisdom save disadvantage, Will.
All right.
Dirty 21.
19.
Okay. Bird Buddy.
Natural 28.
28. Will.
6.
6. You hear Mr. False's voice. It's here. And he sounds scared as you all hear a crash of a body as Liz, you are pitched and thrown southward along the chasm, falling to the bottom layer, your body impacting into the ground. As you take 12 bludgeoning damage and are strewn across the middle bridge. Luckily, you 4, with the exception of Will, succeed. Will, you feel your breath being pulled from your body. You suffer an exhaustion point as the fear digs into your body, into Mr. False. And as all of you look back, the four of you look back up, you see black draconic wings have sprouted behind Vaz, wielding a scythe as he lunges and begins to charge at Liz. That's where we're going to end the session.
This mother whacker.
Oh, because I always forget something. The skeleton you guys were looking at begins to move. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers!
Wonderful. Whew.
Oh.
It's a kitty.
This guy's so exciting.
It's a kitty. Cleo's here.
So, wifey, go ahead and wrap it, and we'll see you on the other side.
Alrighty. Holy crap. Well, next session's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait to kick this guy's ass. Well, stick around, guys. We are going to raid off. Yeah, I'm sorry we can't go a bit longer, but you know, work schedules and all that stuff. People got lives and responsibilities. Ew. But let's stick around. We are raiding off. Let's see. I want to see if Luna's still alive. She was doing some roleplay. Yep, there she is. Great. Awesome. Alright, so yeah. If you guys don't already, give her a follow. And I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow, I believe, is Thirsty Thursday. So yeah, join me, grab a drink, come hang out, and I'll see you guys there. Just as a reminder, my Discord link is down below underneath the player, like the screen there. Or you may be able to see it in chat. Come on in. We're a great community. We'd love to have you. I sometimes will hang out in the VCs there, so if you want to hang out with me, come on in. And I'll see you guys later. Good night.